Why do women try to change men? I'm here with my good friend Dio and Rock.
Yes, sir.
I've got witnesses to the prosecution as to how women try to change men. How long you been married, and what is the #1 thing she's trying to change in you?
Right. I mean, Dr. Ben, I've been married to my wife for 12 years. We've been together for 15 years. She's the love of my life. But I tell you, one thing that she's always tried to change in me is my eating habits, Doc.
Eating habits.
Now, let me tell you something.
And why is that?
I don't know. Ribs are delicious, brother. I love ribs. I love fried chicken. And for some reason, she's trying to take it away from me.
Now, I can explain the rib thing.
Come on, break it down. Break it down.
Okay, well, the Bible tells us that he caused a great sleep to come over Adam.
Okay.
And he took from him a rib.
Oh, okay,
and
okay.
Took one of his ribs and closed the flesh up, and then he took that rib and formed woman.
Come on.
Ever since then, you've been trying to replace that rib by eating ribs.
Come on, David.
Come on.
Amen. Hallelujah.
Come on,
you all over that.
That's why we love ribs.
You in the zone, baby.
Beef ribs,
Yes,
lamb ribs.
Come on, Doc.
Chicken
lamb
ribs,
chops,
all kinds of
any
ribs.
kind of rib, Doc.
Shrimp ribs.
Let me tell you something. Any kind of rib, Doc, I'm eating.
Come on now.
Come on, Doc. Now I don't much mess with the pork rib. I prefer the beef rib.
Right. But she's trying to replace that rib.
Yes, sir.
With lettuce wraps.
Come on, Doc. And I don't care nothing about no lettuce wrap.
Dio, how long you been married again? And
a year and a half.
#1 thing she's been trying to change in you.
Married for a year and a half, and I would have to say the way I speak to her sometimes, because I'm so involved in business at all times, she'll talk to me, and she may have a situation or scenario that she needs some help with, and more times than not, actually, she just wants to vent. But I put the business cap on. I'm like, okay, babe, this is what we got to do. A, B, C, D. Then we follow up here. And so I start talking so much strategy to her, and sometimes she just wants me to listen.
Got you. Well, what I learned in how long have you and I been married? What, 11 years now?
Is it just about that? Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like 11 days.
Beautiful. Time flies when you're having fun.
Come on now. But what I learned is that men think and they strategize. Women feel.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so when you got somebody that's thinking about the answer while you trying to express how you feel about the problem, you got a divide there because she don't want solution.
Right.
She just wants you to relate to what she's going through. When she
Right.
come home and she start from the beginning and talk about, my supervisor did this at work, and I got somebody that's jealous of me. I know they're jealous of me because I did a new hairdo, and they was mad at me when I came in, and I heard them whispering in the corner, honey. And so our solution is just quit.
Right.
You don't like what's going on, just quit. She don't want to hear that. She wants you to feel it. So you have to be like, what?
Yes.
They jealous of your hair again. Sometimes you have to get your shoulders involved. But I don't know why they doing you like that. I don't know why they doing you like that. That's what she's looking for.
Well, you know, Dr. Ben, that's one of the things that I've learned from being a part of your ministry. I've been a part of your ministry for 10 years, and you are just a powerful man of God. And that's one of the things that I've learned from you is just that point there. Not so much as to try to come up with the answer, but just be expressive in what they're sharing with you. Almost share those feelings, just like you were sharing. I've learned that from you, and it has definitely helped in my marriage.
I like to ask them, I like to ask my wife, when she get through and she knows that I'm on her side, I'll say, well, honey, how do you think you're going to resolve this? Now she'll say, well, what do you think? Now I got an invitation.
There
say
you go.
What I think.
There you go.
As opposed to
but you have to wait for that open invitation.
Did you talk about this last week? We going through the same thing over and over.
That's right. That's right. But you have to wait for that open invitation.
Absolutely.
Because it can be dangerous if you tread on those waters without the invitation.
And be it known, it can be hours.
Yes.
Before you get that invitation.
Come on, Doc.
So you just have to be patient and lock in. One of the things that I see that can help your stance in your relationship is to be a provider.
Absolutely.
A woman wants to know that if you had to, you'll work at McDonald's, you'll dig ditches from midnight to 6 a.m. in the morning, you'll cross the interstate to clean the trash off, that you would do anything to provide for her. If you are unemployed sitting at home with a degree, she'd rather you be working somewhere flipping burgers saying, honey, I'm just doing this temporarily because I got to take care of you, than for you to be sitting home waiting on the perfect job.
That's right.
Talk about that.
That's right.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's so powerful. Again, women want that security. And that's why we exist. We're the head of the household. Prime example and a specific example, my wife and I, when we first met, I was doing well in corporate America, making a six-figure income. However, through course of time and some situations taking place, I ended up losing all of that, right? And this goes to show a couple things. If I can say anything to anybody who is looking to be married soon or looking for that special someone, make sure you find and connect with the right person. Don't rush it.
Right.
Don't rush it. And I'm gonna take a couple seconds here. Just as Elizabeth and Mary, when they met up, when Mary was pregnant with Jesus, right? And she met up with Elizabeth because she was confused as to whom she can even tell that she was pregnant. And the most powerful thing in the Bible that I feel, one of the most powerful things, is when she connected with her cousin Elizabeth, who was also pregnant. And theologians say that at that time, she was concerned whether or not the baby inside her was even alive, because she had not felt any life coming out. But my point is that when Elizabeth and Mary ran into each other, the Bible specifically says that their wombs began to leap.
Come on now.
Right? And so when you connect with somebody who has something deep down inside, that's when you begin to really
preach.
And that's so powerful. And that's why I want to tell people who are looking to get married or in that process, in that stage, make sure the person that you're connected with can make your baby jump. Because if they can't make your baby jump, there's no need to you to connect with them, right? So that being said, when I went through this season in my life where I lost all, and her and I had talked about getting married, she told me something that was so humbling but motivating. Instead of a woman stepping on a man when he's down and out, right? Because we need that support. They need security, we need support. She did something so wise. She said, you know what? As long as I have you, I'll live in a cardboard box.
Wow.
Wow. If she said that.
No, seriously. Now because of that, though, because of that support and that motivation, man, I knew that I had to break my back to ensure that I provide for that woman because she supported me the way she supported me. And that's why we live now.
Go all the way
and
to
that's
the
it.
top.
And that's that communication. That's powerful.
We could do this for several more programs. Will y'all come back on the program?
Absolutely.
Thank y'all for being with us today.
Thank you for having us, Dr.
Hey, my pleasure, man. Hey, come to the Destiny Center, Nashville and Murfreesboro. We have two locations. The Destiny Center is one church in two locations with services in Nashville at 9 a.m. on Sundays, in Murfreesboro at 10:30. Go to our website and our phone number that's posted. Send us your emails. Send us your cards, and we appreciate the support, and we thank you so much for joining us today. We've had a great time. Those of you who are married, man, go pray with your wife. Tell her that you understand why she's trying to show you how to drive and all that, because she's made to be your helpmeet. God bless you. We love you guys.
Love you.